unmute us. There we go. So now we're not muted.
There, now it's working.
And
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I see a giant.
I am a professional. Okay.
We are all
Most
professionals here.
Oh, yeah.
I am exhausted.
Yeah.
But yes, we are here. I am queer, and this is Dragons of Rebirth, folks. Because what are we here to play?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, for that.
Dragonlance.
I don't know. I'm not. I don't go here.
That's all I go here. This isn't my normal school.
This isn't-
I'm a foreign exchange
I'm a
student.
Gryffindor.
Dragons,
Wait,
dragons.
shit.
That was funny.
And our good friend Jake is a foreign exchange student here, playing on opposite Sundays than normal, and if I get my way, which I often do, I may just basically kidnap Jake forever. So it's
If you don't, I will.
it's gold.
Yeah.
Maddie, you're talking like it hasn't already happened.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
decided last episode he's never
Yeah.
leaving.
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
that. He's
I
here
know,
forever.
I know, but in my head canon, I'm like, oh, this could really happen, and so I'm gonna just it's behind the scenes and making it.
Don't
like,
you
a
dare
reality.
take my mom away from me.
I love that so much. It's gonna be somehow.
I thought we decided it was grandma.
Well,
I mean,
Whichever.
we're gonna get there, and
Do not take Mima away from me.
because this group of fine mortals have yet to go through the hallway.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
But guess what, folks? Things are happening. Anyway, so welcome. Thank y'all for coming out to join us here for this shit show. And since my good friends at Soul Bear RPG have been taking a long hiatus on things, I can now say that we now run the best shit shows on
Yeah.
Twitch. So this is where you go for the real shit show. Yes, I
Gang,
made
gang.
that rhyme on purpose. Anyway, so why don't I have my beautiful cast of beautiful people introduce themselves and stuff while I collect my brain off the ground. And let's go ahead and start with my good buddy Ryan. Ryan, go ahead and introduce yourself to the folks at home.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ryan at Bayleg Maraudin on Twitch and Twitter. I'm playing Mahel of the Silver Light, a human fighter, Knight of the Sword, everybody's most hated Knight of the Sword.
I don't.
Who just got some really nice armor.
Yes.
He has an AC of 22 now, people.
Now he's
Jesus.
shinier.
As you should, because here's the thing about D&D 5e. AC does not scale at all. And I was reading a thing where it said that even if you're like level 20, you should be able to be taken down by a group of goblins. And I was like,
It's true.
what? That is so stupid. Okay. So no, I do
How many
things in my
goblins?
games to scale AC where I can, to make it appropriate, to make it harder to kill these people because I love these people. And I want to kill them.
He does want to kill them, but he wants us to kill them. He wants to kill us on level ground, not on,
Yes, right.
you know.
I want
Tell us
it to be-
correctly.
I want it to be on my terms, and and I don't want it to be self-sacrificing.
Yeah, he doesn't let me kill myself, so
I'm looking at you, Ryan. All right.
I'll find a way.
You will find a way.
Not if I can help it.
Or Kalos.
So thank you, Ryan. Audrey, go ahead and introduce yourself. I'm going banana pants. Go ahead.
Oh, hi. I'm Audrey, Authority Array on Twitch. I'm playing Aris Stronghoof, which is a Tauren. No, sorry, that's WoW. Minotaur. For the White Orbs. Sorry, they look exactly the same.
Yes, Thunderbolt. Right?
Wow.
Sorcerer of the White Robes, who is
How
currently finding out that she's been touched by chaos and turning into what I think the professor identified as a tiefling. So we'll see if any more changes happen this episode.
Perhaps.
Change is a hoof.
Get out.
Get out.
If I get touched by chaos, will I turn into a literal mushroom?
And Newt.
Oh, you'll
An
actually
ogre.
turn into an ogre.
Yeah, you'll actually be an ogre.
Oh my god. Oh,
Maybe.
No.
You never know. The things that I like to do with my players, I don't know. But thank you, Audrey. Jake.
Oh, hey, everybody. I have half a voice because I've been yelling at football all morning. So enjoy whatever this is. Professor Eisenhoff via smoked a pack a day. And yeah, she's my favorite. She's 230 something years old, and she's gonna make sure that you know that she's smarter than you.
Yes, but
Because-
not wiser.
Oh boy, no, not at all.
No, but that's okay.
She can hold her drink though, sometimes.
Yeah. Toast.
So yeah, but yeah. Oh, and what? Yeah, I forgot. What is she? Rock Gnome, White Robe Wizard, Abjuration and Divination, and some other shit. Maybe some Conjuration, maybe some blow the shit up, maybe some Disintegration.
Maybe some, I don't know. I got nothing.
I don't know. Ryan, you were muted. Whatever joke you were making.
You already disintegrated something, and we don't even know what yet.
You're right.
Yeah, we weren't even there.
Well, yes, but that was a different Eisenhoff. So,
Was it?
but was it? Interesting. There, because what is coming back to me now is what happened at the end of the last episode. But before we get there, we still have one more amazing cast member to introduce themselves. Steffi, take it home.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I am Tea and Tails everywhere, and I am playing Dewdrop Dapperling, your favorite mushroom cleric. Love domain. And they love their grand very much.
And as you can see, I finally fixed the overlays so that we have our cleric and our warlock are now correctly what they are. So yes.
All it took was you moving to Seattle.
I don't know, man. I don't know. And yeah, I am Maddie, who is the dumb ass master.
Oh,
I
that's a t-shirt.
That is a t-shirt. I will buy that right now.
I am so into that. But I am the GM. And I am here in the great Pacific Northwest, as I am now a pseudo resident of the Seattle area, and in the Pacific time zone. So everything's early, and it's really bugging. And I've been getting a lot of sleep. So I am like at my freshest I've ever been.
So fresh and so clean.
Oh my god. Gang gang. Okay.
Gang, gang.
Okay. So so we'll try a recap, right? Because there are things that I kind of remember, right? So when we left off, our group of adventurers were heading down to the vault of the kettle, and really, what the vault of the kettle truly is the actual lair of the ancient silver dragon, known as Oswald Copperpot. And down in this lair of ice and cold, our adventurers were given gifts to help them in their journey to the Lost Tower. And one of those gifts was a gnome, brought by everyone's favorite, no, second favorite brass dragon, Donnie Wahlberg, because of course everyone's favorite brass dragon is the Fuzz.
Definitely.
Fuzz.
Is the Fuzz,
Yep.
who is the son of Donnie Wahlberg. Now, but Donnie is also a sorcerer of the White Robes and also a member of the Conclave, and has a very good friend also on the Conclave that had just returned from this Lost Tower and could take our group there or get them there. Their choice, you know. And so in walks in Professor Isanov, making her third appearance in one of my campaigns. And we have a couple different versions of this, and we'll touch on this a little bit in a little bit. Can I say a little bit more? A little bit?
A little bit.
A little bit?
In a little bit, you can.
A little bit. Okay. So, we got our gifts, we got our professor, and Marianne. And we go upstairs and we settle for the night as our gang are getting ready to venture to the Lost Tower to find what is known as the Claw of Q something. I have it written
Quirky.
down somewhere. And no, Quirky would be the gold dragon. This is a talon of what actually belonged to the
Oh,
first,
yeah.
the first copper dragon, Q Syrian or something like that. I'd have to find it again. And this is the item that they believe that if they are able to retrieve it from the Lost Tower, they could stop a civil war. How does this happen? Like a freaking draconic civil war started over teddy bears.
You know, stopping a civil war is not our goal. Our goal is to save Dew. Stopping the civil war is secondary to that.
Yeah.
That's fair. I would really not like a civil war. Maybe that's just me. Dew, on the other hand, well, you know, that would really suck to lose Dew, but you know, that's not my first thing. You know, so, but that's just me. You know, I like to anger the viewers and stuff. You know, by
Dew's
killing-
great. It'd be a shame if anything happened to them.
by killing their favorite characters. You know, gosh.
Look forward to
So
the
that's why you
Civil
won't
War.
let me Mahel die.
Yeah, it's good character development. You got
Because you don't kill off everybody's least liked characters.
Well, No, you do. That sometimes that's just fan service, and you just gotta get that one. But
Yeah, you never watch anime, Ryan?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that Mahel is anyone's least favorite anything. So, so, but we did decide. We've figured out that the professor can take them there or can get them there, and the professor chose to take them there, which means that, wow, that's really loud. I love you, Ryan. That's a very loud keyboard.
I will mute every time I type just for you, Maddie.
I love you. And then, so anyway, so the professor is going to escort them, take them. They're going to return to the Lost Tower. They had some great times at the Lost Tower. They had some fun with the Lost Tower. They're bros with the Lost Tower. But, the professor is a very good person who cares for others and is willing to deal with more bullshit for the sake of helping a fellow gnome. Yeah.
She's got a conscience. Yeah, just
because otherwise everyone becomes teddy bears, and then we have a draconic civil war.
End of campaign.
And there we go. So then,
well, you all had a great run.
Everyone is settling down for the night, and the professor goes into the room that they've been given to sleep and has a very odd experience as they see themselves, many of themselves, at different points throughout the room, throughout what can only really be described as multiple points in space and time. So we return to Dragon's Rebirth. Everyone has rested. Everyone has had a nice, good, long rest.
Finally, after how many episodes?
I know, I've been rocking those 19 hit points for an uncomfortable amount of time.
Yeah, I know.
Fine.
It happens sometimes in these campaigns, as we do, especially Sundays. We're all about just having the longest
of days
ever. So, you know what?
That's a Dragon Dragons joke.
Yes. So everyone is rested. Everyone is gathered their things, and everyone is gathered in a I would say the dining room, as Donnie's prepared a last breakfast of sorts. Not last, just
Jesus Christ, really?
I had to say it. Come on. No, but Donnie's prepared a big ass breakfast for everyone, and there we go. And yeah, so there you have it. I'm gonna let my players talk now.
Yeah. Well, Dew's shoving food into their pockets.
Mahal comes down the stairs wearing that breastplate. He is attuned to that breastplate, which gives me full plate. So, Maddie, visually wise, you said it was a breastplate, but it effectively, like when you put it on, Does it grow to become? Is it like become full plate or?
Yeah, actually, so what it does is like it. You have this breastplate, and I think I described it kind of like it was silver, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and what what happens when you are attuned to it and you put the breastplate on is essentially like you what you see is like these like crystalline shards of of like ice like essentially grow out from this breastplate and take on the effect of covering the body like full plate and but it's crystalline but very um uh like it doesn't look like what do you say? It's not overly like nature crystallization, um, but grows in that kind of fashion. Um, but yeah, so it's almost like a full plate of ice, like what looks like ice, and gives you immunity to cold damage.
Okay.
Um, for
I'll
starters,
add that.
and
Add that
yeah.
to the stats. He comes down, and for the first time since like our very first outing, he's actually got his blue cape on, um, reattached, and he's got his sword and his. Do I have a helmet?
Oh yeah.
Okay, and it comes with a helmet, so he's holding his helmet. He's fully decked out in you know,
Okay.
You're
as
so
he does.
shiny.
What's that? Okay.
Why are you so shiny?
It helps protect me, dude.
Well, I'm gonna grab one of the plates, which I'm assuming are shiny because
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I'm going to shove it under my scarf so it's on in front of me like it's a shiny piece of plate mail.
Okay.
All right,
Stealing from a dragon again, are you?
no, put the plate back down. No, shh. No.
Well, someone
No.
doesn't seem to learn their lesson.
Well, they learned. We just had to remind them, Uncle.
Right. So you all seem well and prepared. I hope.
I guess.
Oh. Oh, I can't see anything. You're fine. What was I gonna say? I don't know.
You all seem prepared.
Oh, right. I'm in character. Yes.
God damn it.
This is so good. This is
Wow.
so good. I'm so this is the best shit show ever, I'm telling you.
So
when he
Professor,
asks if we're prepared, I will pull my new shiny sword out and probably knock a few things down off the table in the process.
Right.
Go ahead, dude. Try and hit me.
I cast prestidigitation and bring everything back onto the table that they knocked off.
But I don't want to hit
we
you.
need
Just
to
try.
probably practice with that, dude.
No. Why would
Come
I
on.
want to hit you? You're too shiny.
See? Already doing its job.
Wait. If you're this shiny, you're going to be easier to see and everyone's going to hit you.
No.
Yes.
They're going to try and hit me.
I think at that point, that's when the professor kind of arrives. And so I see we've already got off on the right side of the bed this morning.
At that point, I hit Mahel with the sword.
Swing.
I knew it. I knew it.
Roll a hit.
It's just not gonna hit. Watch me get a nat 19.
Nope.
Oh.
That was really good roll though. God damn. I mean, I assume it probably still hits him. It just doesn't actually do anything.
Bang.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah,
it just kind of like
sounds like a dinner bell.
it kind of clings as the blue crystal sword hitting the crystalline ice of armor. Definitely is like somebody just like cheered, you know, and clinked glasses together.
Clink, 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 clink.
And yeah.
See, I hit you. I totally hit you. That was so easy.
But it didn't hurt.
Let's try not to destroy our host's dinnerware before we leave.
Wait, if I hit you, will it hurt?
Me? Yes, of course.
Oh, okay.
He has special armor.
Yeah, you might want to save that for well, whatever you're going to find where you're going. There's
Speaking of,
no more enemies here that we know
At
of.
least not yet.
Right.
Good morning, Miss Professor.
Good morning, dear. Speaking of dungeon delving or tower, I don't even know what the word would be for going up a tower when it comes to delving. The opposite. Anyway, unimportant. How do you
Climbing.
all... Right. Climbing.
Ascending.
Sure.
I'm
That
gonna-
sounds
I'm going to lean in
wonderful.
to do, and she thinks she's smart.
is that loud enough for Eisenhower?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, we can go ahead and in that case. So in that case, Do and Aerith and it's pronounced Aerith, right? Is
Yes.
that correct?
Yes.
And is Kalos, right? Or is it Kalos?
Kalos is correct.
All right. Well, we can go ahead and take Mihail, whatever you, who cares? Anyway, so I was wondering, how do you ultimately communicate when you are going through and investigating matters?
We talk to each other.
What if you're separated?
Then we
We
yell
talk
really
louder.
loud.
All right. Well, that's I think we can at least for the time being resolve that situation. And I'm going to go ahead and cast telepathic bond on everybody.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's very clever.
Are you going to so you're gonna have the fuzz with you, so are you gonna include the fuzz?
If the fuzz is coming, since I can choose up to 8 people, yes.
Yeah. So the fuzz will be with you guys because the fuzz goes everywhere with this party. And you know, because I'm the kind of DM that likes to have an NPC around to I don't know.
Point out the obvious.
Basically.
With this group, we need it.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. I don't know. God, I'm so tired. But yeah, so, wow. Oh boy. So now everyone is basically basically can hear all of Dew's thoughts.
Well, well, so it's a psychic link, right? And just allowing the telepathic communication. So I guess it depends on if Dew wants to abuse the holy shit out of it.
I have a
suppose.
feeling there's going to be something here.
So thinking of that ahead of time, the professor will look at Dew and say in Dew's head, "Don't abuse my kindness, dear."
Mishi?
Oh my lord, this is great.
Ah, I see. And regret comes early this morning. All right, is everyone ready?
Oh, regret is going to come all the time.
Oh, I see.
Early, late.
So,
Yes.
dude, Mishi is only talking to you. That
Regret
you
in the
recognize
morning,
is Miss
regret in the
Eisel.
evening, regret at supper time.
I am the great and powerful Mishi.
You sound
Oh, no.
different.
That's
This is not a concentration
Is that
spell.
And this is why we go nowhere.
Bug face? Are you trying to trick me into thinking that you're Mishi? Because it's not. I'm not gonna fall for it.
If
Oh.
you truly were a paladin or a cleric of love, you would give Mahel all your bacon.
The professor will just say out
this
loud.
still sounds like the bug. This still sounds like bug face. I don't think you're telling the truth.
The professor will say out loud to everyone, "Oh no."
Eris is just gonna snort and just shake her head.
And for anyone at home who cannot see, yes, touchdown, baby.
Touchdown.
This guy right here. This is gold. This is DM gold. Plant the
I'm just
seeds
happy.
and watch them.
I'm just happy to have another sound mind within this group, Professor. Just saying.
I would typically the response is any time, but I really don't have much time, so I'll just say, "Well said."
I'm not gonna take offense to that, because I feel like I'm like always the most sound voice in this group, but that's okay. You know, whatever. Eris, that's okay.
You're right. I apologize. Was not meant towards you.
You know.
By the way, I did that as a ritual the next 10 minutes, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Just in case.
How long does that last?
It lasts an hour, which is why I was just like,
Oh, I see.
Or why she was like, "That's good." Not that
Does-
I can't just do it again, but you know. What
Yeah, but
Would
so
do you know how to control this?
I mean.
Or are you
That's
just going to
I'll
hear
leave that up to you.
Dew's voice in all your heads singing their mushroom song?
I would
think
think so.
if
Depending on based
if
on your
she is-
character.
Yeah, if she's attempting to spread the word telepathically, then I'd say yes. I would argue that it's not an involuntary thing, but you know, interpretation is up to. You know,
but I have this is why I planted the seed, because this is exactly the kind of thing that Dew would not exactly abuse, but not have enough experience with to be like, you
I love
know,
it.
like totally
Oh, yeah, I know.
100%, you know, yeah.
Because yeah, the only like experience I would have in this is that I can cast message, but
Yeah.
having someone just in your head is way different than just
Yeah.
sending a
Your
message.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Ooh,
so-
zombies.
It's okay, so it's actually even more annoying than it seems because Dude doesn't know that they're doing it, so the song is popping in and out of your head. It's not staying, so you're only getting like every other verse, like while it's kind of popping in and out of all of your heads on accident. It's just kind of like pieces, and it's just some sort of random made up no tune mushroom song, and then how they're going to feed their mushrooms with their grandma, and and how the professor is a really pretty ogre and just stuff like that.
Are you aware that you're saying this to all of us in our heads?
Dude,
Yeah, I don't
What?
think they are.
welcome back.
Right. Good morning again. Are you aware that whatever it is you're doing quite an awful job of doing is being sent to literally all of us?
I don't get it. And then you
Okay.
hear, I wonder if she really is my grandma.
Uh, okay. Is there whiskey around?
I find it best to just move along.
Perhaps you are wiser than me in this regard.
They mean well. They truly do. If
Fair
not
enough. Fair
always doing it right. Speaking of moving along, what's our next step?
Well, we're gonna need to take y'all back to the tower, cause I can't really open the portal out here. We need to go
So-
back to the tower and go up to Parsalin's laboratory to do that. So yeah.
What's I'm sorry, DM. What's Parsalin's laboratory?
Oh, Parsalian is the head of the order.
Okay, so
head of
I would
everything.
recognize
He's the head
the
of
order.
all the orders. He is a white robe wizard, very powerful old man, and he is like the leader of all the wizards, master of the conclave kind of thing.
So even a brand new sorceress would know of this person?
Oh yeah. Especially
Okay.
because he's also the head of your order as well. So,
Okay.
so you would, yeah.
Is that necessary or safe? We're running from the dragon right now.
Oh, yeah. No, we're gonna stay back and we're gonna take care of Miss Bossy Pants, and all her gobbledygook. Um, we're gonna we're gonna uh, be up in her face, and y'all head back to the tower, and the professor from there can take y'all to the Lost Tower, which is, from what I understand, in its own kind of dimension of sorts. So,
Oh yes.
Will we need to fly there, or are we going to be transported there?
oh no, y'all, we're gonna open up a portal right here. You just step right in there.
Okay.
That part will be easy peasy. It's gonna be whatever journey it takes for you to get to that tower, the Lost Tower, the Tower of Istar. We're talking about a lot of towers here, and I guess it's probably sound a little confusing.
We really should consider renaming it, I believe.
So you're going to go to Wayrith, and from Wayrith, you're going to go to Istar, we'll say.
Yes.
But it's Istar.
Okay. Well, Eris going to stand up and adjust her pack and just go look at Professor Eisenoff. Well, I guess we're probably as ready as ever, shall we?
Absolutely.
I should open up the fuzz.
Good idea. And I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
That's good.
And then everyone in their head hears, my last grandma squashed my grandpa's head because he stole her goat leg. I wonder if she could squish her head.
I just look at Professor Eisenhoff and just don't.
There's definitely, you already saw it. She's like,
I'm so happy right now. I am so happy.
It's best not, or we might be here a while.
The gnomeish in her is just fucking losing it.
I am the most
Too much
happy
curiousness.
dungeon master ever.
Stephanie has some fantastic lines when it comes to Dew's upbringing. Holy crap.
Oh my god. Too funny.
So good. Oh my god. I love my life. And I love my players. They're the best. Oh, there's Fuzz. Oh, that's right. He's a dwarf. I always forget that.
I have to write down these random facts when I come up with them because I come up with them on the spot. And so I'm like, okay, well, that's canon now.
Yeah, that's the blessing and the curse of improv.
Yeah.
It's like, shit.
Yes.
That's canon.
I said it, so it's canon.
Yeah. I would say that oh yeah, Jake, just think of Dew, very much like Rilo.
Oh, I already have.
Mixed with Whir.
Yeah, that's exactly how
know?
I've been approaching it. Yeah,
It's really
that's
like Rilo.
100%.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely fucking terrifying. Let me be very honest about it. If you watch the Duel of Dragons episode,
but it's very true. It's
it is 100% true.
So y'all gather your things, and you see this portal open up in front of you, and and you all step through, and there's a honestly, it really just feels like you just kind of like walked through a doorway from like the dining room into the kitchen. As you step in to what is you were in the dining room at the kettle, and now you're in the dining hall of the Tower of Wayreth. And what you're seeing is very similar to probably your high school cafeteria. It's this big room, lots of tables about, and you see just all of these folks of different shapes and sizes, but they're all dressed in robes of black and white and red, and all intermixed, all eating and talking, and this strong waft comes by you as there is quite an abundance of strawberry tarts for some reason.
Oh, it's welcoming me back. Wonderful.
And yeah,
I'm putting as many as I can fit in my pockets with the bacon that's already in there.
oh, okay, that's good. We should probably get you a bag of holding or something.
Yep. Bag of colding.
Can I see
Yeah,
the
something
bacon
that
from
preserves
here?
it.
In your
Can you
pockets?
what?
Can I see the bacon from where?
You could probably smell it.
Okay. I figured, but I didn't want to.
I am a tiny gnome that smells like pork.
Metagaming bacon.
I'm a tiny gnome that smells like pork.
Yep.
That tracks. Dear.
Hmm?
I was, I was, I was considering this earlier, but have you tried wrapping the bacon around a strawberry tart before?
I was just about to do that. Except that I was putting them all in the middle like a sandwich.
Oh, I see. I was more thinking about, sort of wrapping one around individually and then partaking. But if you be my guest, if you feel, you know,
I guess it would last longer if I did it that way, huh?
there is, I mean, I'm sure you also have rations, but they certainly don't taste as good as pocket bacon and fresh strawberry tarts.
Pocket bacon.
That's why I take them all with me.
Right. No concerns about them spoiling later.
Doing what?
Never mind. Anyway, let's go.
Indeed. So,
I don't think they last that long.
and you're all kind of having this little interaction, stuff like that. Step into the dining hall here, and you see a few of the wizards turn their heads and look over towards you with kind of like a little. There are a lot of cocked eyebrows, right? Just like, um, but they kind of, someone takes notice, cocks an eyebrow, turns around. There's a lot of cocked eyebrows and then shaking of heads and going back to what they're doing. Um, and
Wait,
yeah,
I was gonna say when Dew notices that they're all wearing the same robes but in
Uh-huh.
different colors,
uh-huh.
Dew's going to very loudly say, "Is this a cult?"
Oh no. No, do actually. This is. I
A
can
few more
understand your
cocked
confusion.
eyebrows, a few
But they're
more
all
shaking of heads, a few
wearing
more.
the same thing. That's what the cult did.
I'm
They
standing
all had
behind
matching robes.
I'm standing behind Aerith as they try and explain it to Do, going,
No, it's just I can understand your confusion. They're like me and Professor here. They're wizards and sorcerers, and they are not here to do the things that you grew up doing.
Are
That's
they
for sure.
all
They're safe.
dragons?
We're safe. Um, no, I was gonna say they're that's rare.
And no hide the dagger in the screaming lady's body game.
Especially not that game.
Okay.
Well, the black robes, probably.
You don't want to, and I teleport like you don't want to give them that idea.
As
Or does that go out to everybody, or can I direct it to a specific person?
well, I know it kind of goes out to everybody. It's kind of how telepathic bonds work. But as you're saying those things, you catch the eye of um, a black robed wizard, a elven black robed wizard.
Eisenhower me, because I didn't say the comment.
Kind of looks over, um, kind of with a odd quizzical look. Then you get the cocked eyebrow, and then the look goes over to the professor, and just as a kind of professor, you almost get the feeling like it's almost like a look of oof, like you got the you pulled the short straw, kind of, you know, kind of look.
I did
like,
not expect that.
You know what I mean? Like, oof, looks like you got. And little look of solidarity in sense from a friend.
You know, we may have an unorthodox way, but we get the job done, all right?
Is it Maddie? Is it who I think it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And if they weren't in the middle of like packing up to move next weekend, I would have
Yeah.
brought them into this
Sure.
game so
Yeah.
fast.
Right.
Because that would have been a lot of fun. Um, and I am still plotting in my head about that.
One
Anyway,
day it will happen.
so
Oh my God, what's her
yeah,
character's name? Something Tricks.
Habrix.
Habrix, right?
Habrix.
Um, and I'll just say out loud to Hayrix, it's fine, dear. Just an accidental emergency sequel to our previous engagement. Certainly nothing very dangerous, I hope. But perhaps we will discuss this later.
And a look of concern, of just washes their face, and almost an overwhelming look of dread.
And like the without like any sort of like audible, it's just like I know.
And they turn their head and then continue talking to the gentleman next to her, and and then um, and then a very familiar um, old ass motherfucker walks up. Um, Eisenhoff, are you okay?
Well, that's a very detailed question in which uh, I'd say somewhere between yes and no. I've
These
had
are
better days.
these are the ones you need to transport.
Yes, yes, and to ensure their safety personally, I decided to take a quick second trip.
If you feel that is necessary, of course, of course. Please, all of you, follow me. We will ascend to my laboratory. And with um, with a surprising amount of youth in his steps, um, begins to exit the dining hall. Um, and as you all follow, you can feel the age of this space. Um, is really like no other space you've ever been in before. Um, Even at the kettle, which you could tell is a building that's been there for hundreds and hundreds of years, this building seems to transcend time. Um, but you find yourselves in this laboratory space, and in the center is a large clearing, with the uh, the tiles in the floor that um, essentially create a graphic of the night of the eye, um, with the white moon um, behind the red moon, behind the black moon. And of course, I forgot to do this, but and he gathers you all and has you all stand in the center of the space, and to make sure that this ritual is even possible for the great professor to perform, Parsalian creates a pocket of time and space to where you almost this time and space in this pocket that you're in kind of moves backwards in a way. But as this happens, the professor and Aerith both begin to feel this immense amount of power inside them as they feel the moons that they are attuned to, the moon that they're attuned to is coming into its highest point and is aligning with the other moons. And in this pocket of space and time that Parsalian has created around you, is essentially taken you to a point where it is, in essence, the night of the eye. And the professor and Aerith both are at their most powerful. And in essence, what we would see is, at least for right now, we are essentially experiencing where these moons would be in complete alignment at their highest point. And in that pocket of space, the professor is able to open this portal. And we will Jake, why don't you do let's do an Arcana at advantage with essentially a double proficiency.
Oh, jeez. Well, this is going to be a lot. Proficiency. What's my proficiency bonus? At +4. Jesus. So, 13. That's a 30.
Okay.
Yes.
And as the professor, it's almost as if, like, the professor herself is like supercharged. Their entire body glows, and as they draw these little runes in the air in front of them, like they leave these glowing traces, and this portal opens up and it's very different than like the portal that brought you here, or um, this pocket of space and time that was opened up for, that was enclosed around you. You're seeing like almost as if like little passageways are moving in and out and crossing paths and whatnot. Um, but the professor keeps chanting, keeps speaking these ancient words, and these pieces of this tunnel are coming together and linking up. And before you know it, there's almost this complete hallway that's opened up in front of you all. And everyone make Constitution saving throws.
Including me?
Yes.
Everyone hears. I wonder how many of those wizard cultists I can set on fire before they notice.
17.
Okay.
That's 11.
17.
12.
Okay.
Wait, is this a... I have... Wait. Nope, never mind.
Okay. Very good. Okay, y'all look good. I will basically, let me see what we got. The fuzz. The fuzz gets a 5.
Oh no.
Oh, buddy.
So as you all begin to step through this portal and walking through, you're all feeling a very like, because this is a lot
Tingly.
of temporal travel, as you can say. Like, there's a lot of timey-wimey bullshit going on right now, you know? And the fuzz kind of stops for a second, kind of throws up off to the side, and he's a dwarf, right? So it shouldn't be too much. It's a lot of vomit. It's like the amount of vomit a dragon might vomit.
There's a little bit of breath weapon come out with it.
A little bit of fire, a little bit of flame comes out, like.
I'm just standing behind him,
Which then
patting
burns
his
the
back.
vomit and
And
like
things get
precipitates
burning
itself.
vomit smell.
Just patting his back.
Mahal, as soon as the hallway opens up in front of us, draws his sword and cautiously takes the lead with his shield out in front.
Okay. And as you all...
Am I able to prestidigitation that, or is this just too much?
Oh, that's way too much.
Okay.
Like, it would take
I'm
a
gonna
lot of prestidigitation.
prestidigitation a clear path around this so that we could just...
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm sorry.
I mean, he was able to kind of off to the side. It's not like in your pathway or anything, but there's a lot of it. And it's flaming. But y'all get through okay. Kalos not even noticing. He's got his book in his face, just like really just kind of you think like you must have little eye holes in that book so you can see through, because it doesn't miss a step. And as you make it through this portal, you
Are you seeing the
yeah,
component?
yeah.
Yeah.
it is now.
Right?
So you step through. So this is really perfect because this is where we're gonna take our break. As you make it through the portal and you step into an atrium, a statue garden, if you will. There's plants and trees and shrubs, flowers, and insects buzzing around, and you see 9 statues in a ring or in a U shape, just off to the side of where you step into this atrium from this portal, and that is where we'll take our break. As Jacob has flashbacks.
He does. I was actually thinking about like if that was the same formation as last time or not. I don't think it was though.
But we'll find out more when we return to Lost Tower 2,
Electric Boogaloo. Why are we still here?
Yeah, I don't know. No, but when we return for more Dragons of Rebirth, right after this, we're going to take a little 10-15 minute break so that, I don't know, I can collect my thoughts or something.
I can have another monster 5 till 9 o'clock p.m.
And yeah, you can. And now I'm wishing that I had gotten one of those energy drinks when we were at the AMPM. Oh well, it's okay.
Mark!
I can drink more coffee. So, we'll be back. And, oh, yeah. And until then,
Let's.
well, obviously. Well, obviously. But also synthwave. And buzz. I love it.
Ding.
Butthole.
Thank you. Oh, that reminds me. You know, like, of
Buy
course.
your own shit.
Is that no? There it is. Hold on.
I was gonna say, you still on?
No, yes. Yes. Probably let me check with the crew. Awesome. So, maybe, just maybe, in 2 weeks' time, we may have another special guest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And let me just yell a yes, queer.
Live with Maddie Smone. Welcome back to Dragonlance, everybody.
I know, right? Hey, folks. This is
I love
just
you.
how we make things sort of happen and stuff.
Content, baby.
Content. That's right. Always a content creator. Never. Oh, I don't know. I am always a mess. And yeah, so we're back with more Dragons of Rebirth. And our crew here are now in another place, somewhere lost in time, as they have now entered the tower, or what I like to call the Lost Tower of Istar. A tower that is, at the time of that these folks are, about on Kryn, a time where this tower is at the bottom of the Blood Sea. Or at least that's what we might think, or gather, or hope. Who knows? But right now they're in this tower, and they're in, or what is known as it's the 17th floor of this tower that has a statue garden. It's there are a lot of windows that let in sunlight from outside, and there are plants and trees and shrubs, and there's little insects about, and in this horseshoe pattern stand 9 statues, 9 former masters of this tower, all in different shapes and sizes, humans, elves, one of them appears to be a dwarf. The other appears to be a minotaur. And there's even one that looks quite strange. With large horns that jut out from their forehead and swing back around their head, ringing around almost like a ram. And as you all step up into this atrium, you find yourselves in this small clearing, surrounded by these statues.
Is there a roll 20 map, Patty?
No, not right now.
Okay.
What? Mahel will turn towards the professor. He is trying to keep coverage on the whole group.
Is the
and
other
he's-
the older sorcerer here, or did we go in without them? Did they provide the portal and then we walked through?
Yeah, the older mage provided the portal space and time to set you back to where you were essentially at the Night of the Eye. But they're back in Wayrith.
And then the portal has closed behind us?
Yes.
Okay.
And yes, and you have Mahel's in front of you all, and you kind of have this horseshoe of statues around you.
And then the hell you're at the ready, I guess. Is that?
Yeah, I got my shield up, my sword out, and Professor, what do we need to know?
Well, first things first, and I look to where the because I believe it was there was a door forward.
Yeah.
Do any of you well, first things first. There's a possibility, not to alarm anyone, that these statues will come alive and attack us, because that's what happened last time.
I
So,
was just about to ask that.
right.
Everybody stay close.
So,
And
I'm
with
gonna-
that,
God damn it.
the eyes of the statues all open, and they all look directly at the professor. Of all the wizards who might return, you are definitely not the one we would expect. No.
yes, I would have lost that bet as well.
And you've brought others with you this time, it appears. Others indeed.
I'm in the middle of pulling a bug off of one of them and eating it.
You are not wizards of the towers, it appears. No, they are not. Isenov, why have you returned?
Well, to ensure that these lovely folks have a safe journey finding the artifact that they are looking for.
The artifact you're looking for? Which one
Right.
would that be? It's not one of the ones you've already taken.
No, otherwise I wouldn't be here. What kind of silliness is... I see you've continued to try my patience. All right, so...
Would you like us to try your patience even further?
No, as a matter of fact, I wouldn't, but I don't believe you're actually truly asking me that. Otherwise, you would simply open the door and we'd be on our way.
Yes, that's very true. But, again, we ask, what artifact are you looking for?
I actually forgot the name of it. I looked to Aerith. What was the name of the...
I didn't.
Lols?
We're looking for the claw of the first brass dragon, right? Brass dragon?
Copper.
Copper dragon.
Yeah.
Thank
We need it to save our friend.
Save your friend? From what?
Yes.
You all wouldn't want to be the cause of some sort of draconic civil war now, would you?
Draconic civil war. That's impossible.
Well,
From a dragon who believes that they have the right to my friend's life.
Does everyone else hear the voices in their heads?
yes, do.
Oh.
Well. It's... You're looking for the claw. The claw would be downstairs. You remember Eisenhoff? The room with the other artifacts?
Oh, wonderful. My favorite room.
But it appears you've already taken the sword with you.
Yes. Well, not me personally, but the members of my order, yes.
You just... And they kind of all turn their eyes to the door in the center of the room. And the door opens up. That was my phone again.
While you're looking at that, I kind of grab Dew's hand and I go, do not touch the plants.
I don't want to eat the plants. I want to eat the bugs.
Right. Also, point of order, please don't eat anything in here. As a matter of fact, how are you so... No, you know what? No. We're not even going to have that conversation. Don't eat anything that you find in here.
I've already eaten,
Oh, no.
14 bugs.
Question, Maddie. With Dew's change in faith, do they still have poison resistance?
Not technically, no. No.
Yeah, no, they would not.
Nope.
What's that?
Do. Remember what we talked about. Just don't take anything, don't mess with anything. And we don't want more trouble, do we?
I already ate 15 bugs.
Don't worry about what we've already done. Let's just move on. And don't eat more. Okay? Just eat the bacon and the tarts.
Okay.
They might be going out of town. So you see them kind of look over and you see the door, and the door opens up. You can descend the stairs and get your what they colloquially called the Hall of Sacrilege. But of course, watch your step down the hallway.
Just so we're all on the same page, anything that's changed since the last time I was here? Any additional trials to try my patience and the patience and vigor of my friends here?
Oh, Professor, most definitely.
Of course.
We wouldn't have your return be boring, would we?
Of course not.
We are so thrilled you've returned, Professor.
After our previous conversation, I find that quite shocking.
You mean when you told us to Fuck off, was it?
That's quite exactly what I said. And pretty close to that, Vita, as a matter of fact, right now, if I'm being honest.
It's okay. We don't hold grudges.
So say the tower.
So say we, the tower. And with that, the statues all go still. There are no eyes open, there are no mouths agape, there is just stone.
We should get going.
Welcome to the
I'm gonna
Lost
start
Tower of bullshit.
knocking on one of the statues.
No, dude.
There's someone stuck inside
No,
these.
no, they're not. They're fine. They're fine. Door. Go through the door. We need to go get the talent, all right? Lead them through the door, dude, all right?
Can they get out?
They'll be fine.
As a matter of fact, dude, they can actually get out. It's actually it's not a prison. They're voluntarily that.
Walk and talk.
Okay. I'm gonna start walking through the door.
And Mahel's going to linger in the back to make sure the rear is covered from these creatures that he does not trust until everybody's through the door.
Yes. And that, my friends, is my gift. It is, yes, my gift. For now. Let's
I very slowly, as like I make
see what dude does next.
I make contact with each and every one. Like I eye contact with each and every one. Because last time it was a lot more physical and mental anguish. And then I'll start to walk towards the door.
Okay.
Who were they?
Well, they're the tower. Yes, my dear, it's a talking tower.
Can it be reasoned with?
That's yes. Yes. Ish. I mean, considering all of us that came previously all left in one piece. And hey, I told a magical tower to go fuck itself, and I survived. And it welcomed me back with open arms. That was
Probably
sarcasm.
not the smartest thing to do, Professor. As Mahel pushes his way to the front of the group and starts leading again.
You're
Oh,
not wrong.
Dew went through the door and has just kept going because you told them to go through the door. So they went through the door and they just kept going.
And he's right behind you. He's running to catch up.
So as you go through the door, it's essentially like a circular stairwell. You know, you can go up, you can go down. What direction does Dew go?
Oh God.
Seeing as how the cult kept all their really important things underground, Dew's gonna go down.
Thank God.
Wow.
Do
Fucking
please
God.
stay with us.
You guys are so fucking lucky, let me tell you.
He's gone.
Like, that's hilarious.
Well, I would cast Mage Hand in front of her and say, "Stop! Wait! We need everyone."
Oh goodness.
Plus,
How far have I gone?
Well,
well,
if we all went in with you, and Mahel's back,
No, because Mahel told Dew to get through the door and then went and started messing with the statues.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then the
it's-
professor's trying to make
true. Okay.
it's all very but of course you all can hear each other inside your heads. Like, you all still have that spell running So you all communicate very easily, no matter how far you are from each other at this point.
Noticing Dew probably isn't with us, I would have said, I would have yelled at Luis, Dew, where are you? Where did you go? Can we see them as they're descending? Have
You
we
can
lost
see,
sight
yeah,
of them?
because it's
Oh,
it's
okay.
like a, you can see them. They're heading down there, and it is possible, honestly, because like it's not a very huge stairwell, like widthwise, that like if they were maybe down a floor or so, that like just looking across might be within like still like 30 feet or so. Like you could technically throw up a mage hand and just kind of get their attention, essentially like visual attention.
Okay.
But they could easily just kind of they're a very strong um,
I would attempt to do
no.
that. I would
So
see that they're too far.
they could push
And
past it really easily.
if they choose, I'd put the hand up and I'd still do. Can you wait for us, please?
I found the
This
first
is
trap.
dangerous.
It's a hand.
No, this
Hang
is my
on, I'll
hand.
clear it for us. And I'm going to shove the hand really hard out of the way.
Can they make contact with it?
Well, I mean, kind of, yeah, they could. I mean,
I'm going to try.
it's a
To push the hand out of the
physical-ish
way.
thing. It's not a
Yeah.
very strong physical-ish thing, but it kind of makes a thing and stuff. Sure. But they're quite strong, so they could push right through it, past it. However, yeah, this is some Blue's Clues shit. I agree. I agree.
And then I'm going to yell back, okay, it's safe.
Yeah, I would dispel it and go. We need to quickly follow them.
Yes,
We'll
yes, we
run into
do.
another situation with a dragon.
Dude, can I talk to you for a minute?
Are you saying that in my head or out loud?
Out loud as we catch up to you.
Oh, okay.
So I really need you, and I'm gonna like take them aside, act like I'm like talking secretively to them, and be like, I really need you to stay close to the professor. They're old, and if anything happens to them, I need you to heal them. You're the only one that can do that.
Okay.
All right?
Sure. Right.
And then I'm going to walk up to the professor and I'm going to stand right next to them and walk with them with my sword out.
Right. Good thing it's not a shallow area.
And Mahel is moving forward
Thank you.
with his sword out.
All right. So you begin to descend the staircase together. This motley group of 6. As we've got also Kalos and the Fuzz.
I was
Yeah.
thinking, like, who's
right, I
the
forgot
sixth?
the Fuzz was
Forgetting
with us.
the Fuzz was with us.
I remembered the Fuzz was with us.
Yeah, they just haven't talked in a while.
Yeah.
You know, the DM was really busy trying to do like 12 other or 9 other voices. So
Hey, Fuzz, can you
Really
can
well.
you take
Yeah.
up the rear and protect our rear?
of course I can. They
So-
don't call me Mr. Heavy Bottom for nothing.
Thank you.
Professor Eisen, does this still look familiar? Has anything changed? Can you lead us to where we need to go?
Anything look unfamiliar to me, Maddie?
No, this looks about right. You're descending the staircase in the same way you did before.
Mhm.
It all looks
Just a lot more protected.
yes. Like instead of like a bunch of
wizards and sorcerers in robes. Yeah, exactly.
You've got a
lot more
knight,
armor,
you've got
shields.
you've got this like little mushroom cleric with this giant crystal sword, and you've got like one of the sorcerers is a goddamn minotaur, like,
Right.
And you've got the dwarf in the back with the fuzzy butt, like.
So do we need to worry about the tower changing on us?
In a word, yes. As you could probably tell, they certainly like to be amused. So,
in my head, because I'm trying to like stay ahead of them, I'm going to message the professor. Everybody's going to hear it, but I'm going to say, Professor, what can we expect from the next area?
Well, I really won't know until I see it. But I expect shenanigans and likely fire and or acid until we get to the room that we mean to be in. Because they certainly wouldn't want us to just walk into the room and leave.
Should we communicate telepathically? Are they listening?
I don't believe that they can see inside of our head. Do I recall any sort of riffraff from that perspective? I don't think so. Yeah.
No.
Has this conversation been telepathic?
I don't think this one. I don't think is.
Between Aerith and Professor, I don't think is. But my discussion was telepathic.
Yeah.
And so was mine. Because that reminded me. I'm like, uh-oh.
And I want to stay about 15, 20 feet ahead of everybody. And I'm keeping an eye on my sword, or ear on my sword.
While you're having that conversation, dudes, why isn't any of your mouths moving out loud?
Well, do you remember about 15 minutes ago when I cast that spell?
What spell?
Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you
to... I was going to turn around, look at Du, and go, magic.
I can do magic too.
Right. So,
I'm here for it. So you're descending down the stairs. Is Mahel going straight to the bottom? Is that what he's
communicating with the professor a plan of action. Like he is a warrior first, so he's gonna have a plan of action. Like what do I need to expect? What do what is my greatest tactic going in? Where do I need to stop? Where do I need to...
Okay.
Communication is key.
So... yeah, basically, the professor would know that the Hall of Sacrilege would be there at the bottom, the first floor. And of course, there's that bit of confusion. It's like, because when you get down to the first floor, there was that like weird hallway that wrapped around, and then there were a bunch of doors everywhere, and it was, I would say,
probably at each landing where there was a branch off that we could go, I would stop, telepathically ask here, and they would either tell me keep going or stop.
Yeah, and the gist of it is be ready for anything. Shit's whack.
Yeah, and I'm remembering also that shenanigans were definitely afoot as basically the doorways all to different things, and all really weren't.
And we also split the party like 3 ways.
Yes, we did.
Oh my god.
It was kind of not their choice.
No,
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay, that's fine then.
That's acceptable. Like, come on, don't split the group.
But right now, so here's the thing. It's one of those funny things is, um,
I have a question.
yeah.
So, our missing party member got this tome that I believe was he's supposed to like ask it questions,
Mm-hmm.
and knowing him,
Mm-hmm.
does the GM play his role in that he would ask what this tower is, or how does that work? Because I know
So
Callus would do that.
okay, so what this would be is like if um what I should have done earlier is should have asked if anybody wants to man Kalos essentially, um, and that person, like would would say like, I think maybe Kalos would probably want to do something like this, and then we would just kind of make a gut check as to like if that sounds right. Sure, let's do that, and then that person. So definitely, I think Audrey would be um, the person to man Kalos, as Audrey knows Matt, quite well and how they would run the character. If you think that Kalos would attempt to ask the book about the tower, then we can do something.
Yeah, it in my mind, it's like before we go any further, let's see if there's anything that this book can tell me about it, so that my hell isn't just running blind. And then
I
he would
really
open up
like
the book and
this.
just like close his eyes and
Uh-huh.
ask those questions to him and
Okay.
open them and see if anything shows up.
All right.
What are the defenses of this tower?
That's a broad question.
So here's
Or I guess more specifically, what's in this stairwell, that we're looking
well,
for?
so Kalos starts to ask questions about this tower from the book, and you see the book. It opens up in front of him, and pages start whipping, you know, from one side to another, and then from the other side back. And you see there is text all across these pages, but the pages are whipping back and forth, as they're kind of flying through, like looking for the right spot. And the text, as it whips through, the text is changing. And it's changing again. And it's like there's so much information, but that the book itself can't decipher.
So at that point, Callus would just say, "This isn't working. Professor Isenoff, what do you think I should be looking for? I think there's too much here."
Right. Which is why we need to focus. If that's kind of pointing at the tome, if that is any indication, it's the less we go out of our way to see, the better. Typically, in my previous experience, it was quite dangerous, but not impossible. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. But simply react, and after all, that is what we do in the White Robes, right?
I wouldn't know, but I trust you. And
I
you
thought she
close
was.
the book.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
jealous.
looking at no. I was actually looking at
Oh.
when I was saying yeah, yeah. So I was kind of like panning over. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're totally fine. I did not specify, so no worries. Um, but yes, in my previous experience, don't touch anything. Looking at Duke again, and assume that everything's trying to kill you until we get to where we need to, and then we will get the holy hell out of here.
I pulled the
Right.
bug that was halfway in my mouth out and put it back on the wall.
Just point.
So
Right.
you're
We'll try again later.
you continue to descend down the staircase, and yeah, you get down to the bottom level, and it opens up into this. Oh, sweet Jesus! Thank you, God. Um, you know how hard it is to find buffered aspirin?
I wouldn't know,
It's
literally.
really difficult. And here, like, no, because there's not like a bunch of Walmarts here, you know, like, oh,
There are
look,
Starbucks.
because it's the only place I could ever find it. Mark got some from Amazon. It came today, thank God, because I can't survive without buffered aspirin. Um, you know. Anyway, side note. So we so it opens up into this like kind of hall that wraps around, um, and there are a number of doors. Um, and I would say that I would give the professor a. I'd give the professor an intelligence check at advantage.
Ooh, that's fantastic. That's a 22.
Okay. Um, that you recall which of those doors um, essentially took you to the Hall of Sacrilege.
It was the last one we chose.
And but you do recall which one it is. Yeah, yeah.
Was it the door to the? Because I think we went to the one in the middle, and then shit went down, and then I think we went to the one to the right. If Jacob's memory is correct, but I could be wrong.
So it's a little different, but it's basically the same. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
So, point of order. Can any of you see through magical darkness? Well, that is a possibility for us to have to resolve.
I can light something on fire.
Well, that doesn't help us with magical darkness, but noted, noted, noted. It was a good. It was good information to know.
Oh, let me see. Callus. Well, yeah, you guys. Any of you should be able to access their Callus's sheet from.
If you're on the campaign, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, because you just like click the campaign part on the sheet, and it'll bring up the list of the other people in the campaign, and you can kind of just click on their thing. So you know what door it is,
Mm.
and there is this odd. This odd situation where you look at that door and right across it in common tongue words start to appear on the door. And it says, "Open me."
Professor,
Yeah, yes.
is something bad gonna happen if we open this?
What does open meh mean?
Depending on the professor's answer, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I thought Duke couldn't read.
Well,
I didn't
the
know they knew
last time-
letters.
Talos was teaching them. That's why
Oh,
they're
okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, to answer your question, the last time I was down here, is something bad going to happen? Likely, yes.
Dude, that open May means kick me really hard.
But
Your
before you do that,
okay.
hold that
I'm
thought.
already kicking.
Fine. Yeah.
The moment
tracks.
everything else just went
That-
beyond me, I can't hear anything. It's just straight for that door.
Okay.
That tracks.
So that was we did essentially a roll to hit, right?
I don't remember.
Last time it
wasn't
disintegrated the door, so.
there.
So go ahead and make this would be like an unarmed strike.
Okay.
But like you can roll the unarmed strike. We'll add your proficiency, and yeah, we'll see what. There it is. That's what I was hoping to see.
Jesus.
That's
Of
amazing.
all the times,
Oh my God, that's awesome.
I
Fucking
roll a
crazy.
nat 20. It's against a freaking door.
And
it's
a magic
perfect.
Door, tower door,
Oh
and it's
my-
probably gonna explode.
God.
So this is exactly what I would want to happen.
It's fine. I'm gonna start rolling my new character. Just give me a
Yeah.
second.
So
You're welcome, Maddie.
You had a good run.
I've been waiting to have Duke kick a door since they did it last time.
yeah.
Me too.
And wasn't that also like that rare natural 20 from Stephanie as well? Like
Yes, it was.
No, I wasn't there
No,
for that episode.
NPC.
Somebody else rolled for me.
Yeah.
You rolled for her.
Oh,
Yeah.
rolled.
I was
That's
gone that episode.
Mhm.
Okay. So here's what happens.
Hell yes. Okay.
Dude just goes and plants the bottom of one of the boots.
I just love
On the
it. Jake's
door.
face just like, what have I done? what is happening? Sorry.
I brace their back with my shield so they can actually push off my shield as they kick.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to run back. I'm going to step back from.
Well, technically I'm behind my shield, so
Yeah, so I'm backing up. Like, oh,
Okay. So I definitely need Matt to be here.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
what's up?
Yeah.
For what is about to happen next?
Oh
I can roll for him.
No. This is so we are going to experience this part of the way through, and we will pick up at the
His
tail
experience
next
next
time. Because this is what happens is Dew's foot makes contact with the door, and this door just disintegrates in front of them. And as the door disintegrates in front of them, it's like their foot just keeps going, and they step down. And as they step down, they feel their booted foot make purchase on cobblestone steps, cobblestone, Um, and they find themselves standing amongst docks.
Docks, as in the ocean, or
Yeah,
dogs?
docks. As
Thank you.
in, as in, they're in a shipyard. There are people bustling around. There's the scent of the sea, the sound of seagulls, and the wood from the boats creaking as they step down onto cobblestone streets, and they look about,
Are they alone?
instinctively turning their head. They see no one but the people working around. And
Oh my god.
and
Oh,
what
no.
they see they see a woman and a man, a couple, also small ogres. But that one looks very familiar. That's the professor they just met.
Oh,
But the professor looks so different. They look much younger. And they're carrying a basket. And there seems to be a bit of crying from this basket as they're walking from the dock, and the man is carrying this basket that appears to have a little baby in there. And the man and the professor talking, and they start heading up the road leading up into the main city. And as Dew sees them walking up the road, they look up and they see this great city in front of them. And there's a huge palace surrounded by trees. And just in the distance is a black, twisted tower, also surrounded by trees, but almost as if it's in a cone of darkness. And they see the professor walking with this man, and they're smiling, and they're looking down at this baby inside the basket, kind of as adults tend to do around little children, little babies. They make little sounds, and they make funny noises, little cooing sounds and things. But little cooing sounds of reassurance. And with that, we're going to end early.
Motherfucker, Maddie.
He does this to us every week, okay?
I'm having. There's so many different things happening to my body right now. As soon as you said the word shipyard, I knew. Like, that's how bad that was. I was like, fuck.
And this is how I torture Jacob.
Yeah. Because that hasn't happened to this ice enough. Oh boy. Okay.
No,
Okay.
this
my
hasn't happened to this
God.
ice enough. This is a different ice enough. And yes,
Okay.
we are connecting all the campaigns in a weird, crazy way.
As if we needed any more excuses for Dew to think that they're related to
I know!
Professor.
Oh my god!
But what we are seeing here is essentially, I wasn't gonna do this. I was joking about it earlier, but I wasn't gonna do this. But Dew hitting the door, a door that essentially takes you to a place, isn't specifically in the tower, like it just takes you to a place.
Yeah.
The
professor knew that, but nobody else
disintegrated
did.
it with their magic boots, rolling a natural 20. They are now essentially
Oh my god.
going to experience the hallway from Shadows over Palanthas, and this is how I get to torture Jake all over again.
Which I have to tell everyone, and because no one's heard this publicly yet, is the greatest thing Maddie's ever created. I'm dead fucking serious.
But
oh my god!
I need all the players to be here for this experience. For it to be a proper,
as it should be.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Just
for
as
it to
it
be
should
what
be.
it should be.
So, so we are going to
hold on to your butts, everybody.
End right there, and boy, this will be such a more banana pants experience if we do get our special guest next time. But
oh my god, oh my god, man. Okay.
Yeah. But if not, it's okay because this might take all episode.
Knowing Dew.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh no.
I do.
So,
oh my god.
I can't wait to
I'm really excited.
The
professor will not, but
No.
I will be.
But I can't wait to see. I can't wait to talk to the because we're all getting together next weekend for Shadows. I can't wait to tell them all about this because they're just going to be.
We're going to have to clip this, yo.
Yeah, they're going to be bouncing up and down. So. Yes, and yeah, of course, I left it on a cliffhanger. Gosh, ooh, who knew?
Shocker.
Okay. Well, I got to turn off the thing here because this might not catch. But this is the funniest. I got to turn off the background thingy. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have no idea what's happening.
So yeah, I don't know. No, my husband, of course, he finds such wonderful things, and this is the best thing. This is for the bathroom. So.
That's fantastic. Yes,
Oh
my lord.
My god.
Yes.
Definitely
That's
put that into
amazing.
So, yeah. And that's giving me some ideas. Boy. Anyway. So yeah, here we are. And yeah, we're living La Vida Loca. And so we'll be back in 2 weeks for more Dragons of Rebirth. We'll be able to do the hallway for a mass audience. I'm not shitting bricks over that.
It's gonna be awesome.
I,
Having experienced it twice, it's gonna be awesome.
so, but butt napkins. There you go.
Butt napkins.
I love it. I love it. Butt napkins. I love it. So anyway, so we'll be back for that in 2 weeks. We have more Dragonlance coming every Wednesday with the Legacy of Chaos. Wow. And then of course next Sunday we return for more Duval and Dragons.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
And are we going to have a guest next week? Are we doing that? Are we going to be able to do that?
Let us talk.
Yeah.
Let us talk.
Because
I believe that this would not be the episode to do it.
Right, that's true.
Because I just dropped probably the biggest bombshell of the entire campaign so far on y'all, and so you're on the train. It's only the guy that wants to talk to y'all wants to summon the big bad evil.
Yeah, I know.
Grass looking thing.
And
not a big deal.
I have also some thoughts about my character that I need to still run by Jake. Because
poor guy.
Stuff. But anyway, so we'll be back here for Duval and Dragons next week. Then we'll have more Dragons Rebirth. We've always got Dragonlance on Wednesdays. We've got this coming. Is this coming Monday the new thing, or is this coming Monday the?
It's a new thing.
The new thing. Okay, so I can't remember what week it is. So that would be Kate's new game. I believe starts Monday, tomorrow, right here. And that is like
the agency,
the network,
or the network. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's called the network, and it's using the Cthulhu Dark, and that should be really awesome. And then the following Monday is Dr. Where the Fuck, where what the fuck, like, is all I can say about that. Like, what the actual fuck.
I come home from Portland that day. It's going to be great.
There's so much happening in that game. I don't know. I never know what's happening, and Ryan says it's so simple, and that making me so angry. And then Tuesdays we've got Star Trek and Call of Cthulhu. Is it Star Trek coming up?
Star Trek coming up, yes.
But Kate's going to be moving that. Oh, no. Cthulhu. Wait.
No. Star Trek this week, you're running it.
But I thought Kate is moving, so.
So Cthulhu and Dr. Where the Fuck are the same week.
Right, okay. Okay. Well, here's the thing. So, yeah, I asked if I could run Star Trek this next time, and there's a reason for it. And the clue is in the episode titles. Okay? The episode titles. So we title all the Star Trek episodes in order A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And our next letter is Q. So, yeah.
Oh, things about to go crazy. Oh god. everyone's running.
Yes.
So, Mary was like, I have to run the next one. I have to run the next one because
That entity is insane.
yeah.
That's amazing.
So that's going to be our next episode of Star Trek. I am very excited about this because, yeah, like, yeah, if anyone's going to do Q, I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to break things. But the great thing is that he's omnipotent and can put it all back together. But he won't. I don't know. And yeah, and then so that's we have all that stuff going on here. We have more stuff coming. Also, I'm gonna start to make the I'm gonna start putting out the call so that we can start doing some more Game Master chats. And I bring this up because, like, Game Master chats was the breaking point for this channel. It is what made this channel what it is today. It's what made our Discord what it is today. And how we've been able to do all the things we've been able to do here on this channel with all of the charity events and everything like that really stems from Game Master chats. And two of my bestest friends in the entire world, two people that I love and adore so fucking much that I don't even know what life would be like without these two people. It was Game Master chats that allowed me to sit down with them for the first time and talk. And those two people are here right now. You know? And so without Game Master chats, you have none of this. So I want to get back to those. I want to sit down and I want to do more of the backstories. And specifically these two guys that I talk about.
I want to do that for a long
I
time.
want to sit down and do backstories with these two guys.
That would be amazing.
With a lot of people that have come to the Chatty Fam from different areas, different places. I want to sit down and do backstories with all of them.
You know me, I don't have anything to say ever.
So, and so it's all a matter of just, of course, us getting settled and stuff here in the Pacific Northwest, our new home. And apparently, I can stream over Wi-Fi. It's pretty darn good Wi-Fi, Of course, we are like platinum level, so
I would expect nothing but the best.
we get
So
we get the very
they brag about having 1 gig Wi-Fi around here. So, I mean,
I know. It's really good. It's really good Wi-Fi apparently because I've been able to stream this entire thing on Wi-Fi, which I could never have done back in Idaho.
Idaho.
No, you to pimp in Idaho. So anyway, all I can say to that is gang gang, I guess.
Gang
So,
gang.
why don't I let other people talk? Because um, because verbal diarrhea. So let's move our way back. Stephanie, go ahead and tell the folks at home where they can find you on the internet and what you're up to.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm Tea and Tales everywhere. You can find me on this channel. Oh my gosh, you're such a monster. Um, kitten. On this channel here every other Sunday, every other Monday for Doctor Where the Fuck, where, well, the title says it all. And then every Wednesday for more Dragonlance, which is also really great because I get to be purple. And beginning of October for Friday, right? October 1st,
October
2nd?
1st. October 1st is
First.
Helping Heart
See, I know
Hands,
I know these dates. I am DMing for the first time on stream and the third time ever.
Yeah.
Totally not freaking out. It'll be fun. I'm also playing in a game, which I'm really excited about. Otherwise, I am making dice bags for you. I will make them look like your character.
Yeah.
And I will be in Portland this weekend for Geek Craft Expo. I'm very excited about it. It's my first con that I'm, tabling at. Obviously not the first con I've gone to, but it'll be exciting. I'm excited. Yeah, that's all. Thanks, Vanna.
And yeah, we have Helping Heart Hands coming up October 1st, and of course we've got a slew of amazing folks that are running games and playing games. We're all raising money for a young woman who's battling cancer right now, so that their family can go to Portland as well, to get the treatment that she needs. And yeah, it's okay. Go for it. You're good. Um, um, right. So, because I can vamp, and but also, along with Helping Hard Hands coming up, after that, our next big shindig will be Extra Life. Okay, um, that is going to be November 6th, I believe, 6th and 7th or whatever, because it's Saturday through Sunday. It's 24 hours. It's it's a bunch of gamers all over the country playing games for local children's hospitals, and so every year I pal up with my friends over at Dumpstack Charisma, of whom I am a charter member, and now live amongst them, and will soon be able to play games around the table with them. Um, we work together on that, so the Chatty fam will be palling up with Dumpstack Charisma and All Nerds here, and doing a big old um, charity fest. We'll have sign-ups and whatnot coming up here soon in the Chatty fam Discord for that as well. We're gonna run some games. They're gonna run some games. So it's gonna be, um, we're gonna be in charge essentially of the online presence, the online games and stuff like that. We're going to be doing um, like in-person games with Dumpstack Charisma. We'll have online games with Chatty Fam and All Nerds here. And so we're going to definitely need folks to play games, run games, things like that. So we'll have signups for that. I know um, Smurf over at Dumpstack Charisma will be posting in our Helping Hard Hands channel here pretty soon about that coming up. So keep your eyes peeled for that. So thank you, Steph. Jake.
Oh yeah, hi everybody. Duval King Jacob on the interwebs, Jacob Plick in the real life and the stuffs. Talked plenty about Duval and Dragons already. So come back here 7:30 p.m. Eastern time next week, right here, because maybe they're actually going to go to this ball that we've been talking about for a couple weeks. Maybe not. Who knows? There's there's also the fact that they're actually hanging out at this like really cool like hot spring and like inn, so they could just do that all game. That's totally fine too. It's fine. But other than that, I also could have found a little channel called the Amphitheater, where right now we're in between campaigns right now. But I may have teased something I'm writing a couple days ago. So if you're into things like Redwall and the Feywild, stay tuned. But in the meantime, Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, twitch.tv/the Amphitheater, Duval's Gaming Journey. And we played some video games. Wrapped up Link's Awakening last week, and in the middle of Pokemon Fire Red, and oh my God, Mountain Moon. So come hang out with me and like 700 Zubats. If you know what I'm talking about, you know that it's going to be a while. So come hang out, check that out. There's also Help with Hearthands, which I'm playing in Ryan's Call of Cthulhu game, which is going to be a good time. Also, I'm playing on the 25th of September, Quest for the Cure over on twitch.tv/Team Squad Up. And I'm actually going to be playing in Tanya DePass's game, which I'm really excited about. So that's going to be a good time with Mega Kenrick and Noir Enigma and Paul Shapiro, Bill and Grims and Nyx and Neophet. It's automatically going to be a good ass time. Yeah. So I'm really fucking stoked for it. There's a bunch of other stuff, but I got a link tree for that. So you should check out some of the stuff that I've been up to. That's it. Love you. Bye.
Thank you, Jake. Yeah, I've gotten to play in a game run by Tanya before.
I remember.
I think I left a terrible impression because I was ridiculous. Basically that is kind of where I made up the Angel Dave for the first time.
I did not know that. That's amazing.
And because I was playing a warlock, druid, like what was I? Because somebody dared me to. I think it was Fenway, and
that makes sense.
And essentially was like, my patron is an angel named Dave, and I think she gave me like the look that of just like, what the hell did I just sign up for?
Yeah.
You know, like, I was playing in such a banana pants group. It was a lot of fun, and I had a great time. Tanya DePass is amazing, you know.
What's funny about this particular game is she was like, "What level do you guys want to be at?" And I was like, "That's up to you. You're running the game. What do you want to do?"
Don't ever ask me that. I will always say 20.
Yeah, I almost did that too.
Yeah, I will always say 20. I will always say, yes, give me a 20 level game. I'm all there. Maybe mainly just for the character builds. But yeah. So
5,000 characters.
That should be awesome, Jake. I'm excited to see that. So, all right, awesome. Thank you, Jake. Audrey.
Sorry about that. I'm Audrey. Also Dornier Raid on Twitch. You can catch me here every other Sunday playing this amazing game. Every weekend that we're here, I'm just so excited, and he leaves us waiting that we can't. I can't wait to get back. I'm just so flabbergasted. I have no idea where he's going to take us. This is so cool. I can't wait to get back. So I'm going to stop talking so that we can get this done and get back in here. Ryan.
Love it. Love it.
All right, so I'm Ryan at BayLegMaron on Twitch and Twitter. I do want to say two quick things real fast. If it wasn't for GM chats, I would not be here right now and doing so much on this channel. So thank you, Manny, because those things really are. Number two, I will run Call of Cthulhu for anybody, anytime, anywhere. So if you want to play a Call of Cthulhu game, you just let me know. It doesn't have to be on stream. We just got to figure out time. All right.
Facts.
That's it. You can find me.
Drive you insane or kill you anytime you want.
Yep. Anytime.
You can find me on this channel, either playing in this game every other Sunday, running Dr. Where the Fuck, where Killbot or Healbot just became Hellbot.
Chillbot.
Yes,
Chillbot next.
it's great.
Yeah.
And
So
nobody
great.
knows except for Doral. Everybody else only knows that there's an intruder.
Your
Nobody
minds
knows.
are amazing to be able to come up with this stuff.
So it's gonna be great. And yes, it is extremely simple what's going on, and Maddie's gonna kick himself when he figures it out. Kind of like Stephanie did when she figured out why her mom was mad at her.
Yeah, you know what?
I got something to say.
I got so much to say, but we don't have time for that. So
Okay. You can also find me every Tuesday either playing in or running Star Trek, which I'm having a blast in. I love that game. Or running Call of Cthulhu this is season 4. Oh my god, this is season 4.
Yeah.
Where we're probably about halfway through season 4. So I will be starting to recruit for season 5 soon.
Yeah,
Very soon.
and, like, all you have to do is be in the Chatty Fam Discord. Oh, Steph, thank you. If you're in the Chatty Fam Discord, keep an eyes peeled for that, because, like, Ryan will run anybody. He's great with new players, amazing with new players. He's also amazing with difficult players, I will say.
Like Stephanie.
Damn!
Shots fired. Shots fired.
I am not difficult. I am chaotic.
We get to pay her back at Helping Heart Hands, and I am so down for this.
This is why I'm making a character that has a familiar, a steed, and a flavor score just for kicks. You know.
And
I love it so
that's
much.
why me and Adam are making Smash Brothers, where Adam is gonna throw me at things.
That's all special.
I'm so excited. And do you not think that I would write a one-shot that was equally as chaotic as my characters?
I'm looking forward to
I
it.
would demand it to be.
But yeah, Call of Cthulhu, I run that. I love Call of Cthulhu. You can also find me at the Helping Heart Hands. I'm going to be running Call of Cthulhu and playing in Dude's game. This Call of Cthulhu game is going to be great because I have such an amazing cast, and they already have... Oh, we're bringing back the Stoner. Chris is bringing back the Stoner.
I'm excited.
That got attacked by the penis monster.
Yep.
So he's coming back.
It's happening.
It's
Also-
happening.
Out of context, that sounds wonderful.
Right?
This is just the stuff that happens on my channel when I'm not looking.
Right?
You know?
That's just, yeah.
A quick point of order there, Ryan. You didn't mention Stephanie. You specifically mentioned Do. So if Do's running the game, oh motherfuck.
I mean, this is what I expect. I expect that, like, Mari,
Damn.
and freaking.
Oh my god.
That they're all just running the game.
Are you gonna pull a grog running?
Grog.
Yeah,
That's
no,
exactly
I
what
want
Oh
to.
no!
Yep.
I want to do my character
that's why I had to
DMing now. Oh
This is gonna be so good. This is so
no!
Gonna
Oh
be a good
God,
weekend.
I
Gonna be a
kind of
good
want to
day.
do that.
good. This is the beautiful content you get on the So Many Games channel.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll have to rewrite a whole different one shot though. So not this time, but next time I
There you
DM,
go.
one of these characters is most definitely gonna DM.
Well,
Of
what?
course.
Do you want to do something like that for Extra Life?
I could probably do that, yeah. Yeah, probably.
You know, for the children. For the
We're
children.
gonna
Okay.
need a lot of DMs. It can't just be me, Maddie, Duval, and
Right?
Yeah.
and Jay.
Oh look, it's us again.
If that happens, then it's gonna have to be people playing their characters, but as different characters.
Right.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yeah. as a person that basically plays 13 different characters in one game, I'm good. With
Yeah.
that. I'm good with that.
And then all 13 of your characters will want to play somebody different.
I'm here for that. I'm here for
Yeah. We could definitely use DMs.
So come play games with us. Come hang out with us.
Here, I'll put the Discord in here.
And we oh, actually, guess what? You can now, we have a vanity freaking URL, which is discord.gg/chattyfam.
No way, that's so cool. Gang, gang.
That is how we roll.
Right here. Yeah. Nice. Roll dice.
It is yeah. So, come join the Jetty fam where as soon as you join, you'll be inundated by butts. Lots and lots of butts. So
Yes.
all
the butts.
All the butts. Free the fucks and all the butts and all that good stuff.
Forever and always.
We are an adult channel.
We are an adult channel. This is for grown-ups. This is not for children. We are all very childish. And we do not apologize for it. We want to be grown-ups with other grown-ups and say grown-up things and stuff and not have ourselves
Butthole.
censored. And butthole. And
Butthole.
that is why we have a shirt in the Chatty Fam merch shop that just says butthole. So
Yep.
So nowhere.com.
go hit it.
We are just big kids.
Don't quit.
Yep.
That's all we have.
You know you want to wear that shirt around without context.
Yes.
Kind of. Kind of.
I just I'm so happy. But yeah, and that's you can go down to sonerdwear.com/chatty to hit the Chatty Fam merch shop and get yourself one of those, or maybe a Draganigan shirt, or a morally amphibious, or
I can't wait for my morally amphibious shirt to get here.
So yeah, now that I have like an address again, I am ordering so many shirts. Because of course.
I
Anyway,
want Draganigan so bad. That looks cool.
it's
The
really
Draganigans
good.
is great.
It's
Draganigans.
so we
Duval and
I
Draganigans.
think I have basically gotten us to do a 30-minute outro.
I know. I was like, as long as the game.
Because I want all the content to be here and stuff like that,
I'm down.
I just had to end a little early because somebody rolled a nat 20 that never rolls nat 20s.
Sometimes
It was the best, most craziest thing ever.
Perfect.
It'd be that way.
It was perfect.
Well,
Perfect.
you know what? I'm these D&D Beyond dice that I have right now, like I have rolled so many nat 20s with these dice. It is insane. As a player, as a DM, so I'm never not ever using these dice. I'm always using these dice. Those sparkly red ones. Anyway, so okay. So I guess we should end. But I don't want to go.
I don't want to go.
I am, but I
Closing
am
time.
so very tired.
I'm gonna redeem guide the raid, Maddie.
Okay.
Ah,
Where are we rating? I don't have a merch command. Yeah, I'm terrible.
Oh,
okay.
what?
Spookerific.
Spook. Okay. So we're going to
It's spelled correctly.
It is not.
Yeah, I spell I have fat fingers.
I hear you. But we hear them. We hear them, Ryan.
Yes.
every time.
Yes, we do. We hear the fat fingers. Because some people like to have noisy ass keyboards for some reason.
I get it.
I
I
have
don't.
I hate this silent keyboard with this little pad on top of it to make it even more quiet. Because I don't want to hear this shit.
Matt hates my computer. His is a lot quieter than mine. Yeah, mine looks similar to that, except it has backlit. It's like a rainbow.
Oh yeah, so when I hit it.
Nice. I have one of those too.
That's amazing. Sorry, I was muted. Holy crap, that's awesome.
That is really awesome. So we're gonna raid our friend Spook, who plays with us over at Doctor Where the Fuck. So show them some love, free the fucks and all the butts, and always remember, butthole.
Butthole.
Nice.
Butthole, butthole, butthole.
And they serve.